Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the public transportation in the Netherlands. Firstly, there are several types of transportation like trains, buses, trams, and metros. But in small cities like in Schede where I'm living, usually there are only trains and buses. We use buses to go inside the city and trains to other cities. Now, for that, usually you can have something called OV-chipkaart, but they are changing it to another thing, which is OV-pass, OV-chip, something like that. You can OV-pay. You can read about it. I don't have it, so I'm not going to talk about it. But about the OV-chipkaart, this is for OV-pay. You can read it and see what's going on. But about the OV-chip card, you can fill the information in the website and apply for a personal OV-chip card. They will send you a card like this one, like this, and you only need to fill this, pay I think 7-8 euros, something like that. Then they're going to deliver for you in a week or two. And having an OV-chip card itself, it doesn't give you any advantages unless you have a subscription, which I'm going to talk about. Here you can see if you, it doesn't matter whether you have your personal card or anonymous card or anything, it's same with the payment itself. Now here you can even charge your card, put predict and credit and stuff like that. Let's now talk about the trains. Oh, also, I wanted to say before going to the trains and stuff like that, you can pay for the tickets for buses, this with your, even for the trains, it's same with your digital bank account or even with your bank account card. So yeah, you can do that as well. So you don't need have OV chip card for that. But if you want to have a subscription, you need the OV chip card. Now let's talk about the trains firstly. Well, the trains usually you can get some subscription to make the prices a lot less. Uh, like for example, here a group ticket, which most of my friends get when they want to travel to other cities, which is a lot more cheaper than anything else. Let me give you an example. Well, here for a group ticket, you will pay, for example, for two people, uh, almost 40 euros, which will be 20 euro per person. And you can have even more people, like four. It's 45, then it's around 11 euros per person, stuff like that. So yeah, it's a lot cheaper, especially if you have more people. The maximum is seven, but if you can find seven other people who want to travel with you in the same day, then you can buy a group ticket, which I think it has one of the best prices, because if you're only one person, let me here, for example, for one person, if you want to go to Amsterdam, you need to pay 32 euros. But if you are going with a group ticket, you pay 7 euros, 8 euros for seven, of course, something like 7-8 euros per person. And the other is the other subscription, which I think is really useful, is season tickets. You can find it again in the ns.nl, which is the website for the trains usually. And here you can see type of the subscription. For example, in the summer, and they had in this summer, at least in 2026 summers, they had Dolphy, which you can go everywhere with the train in off-peak hours, and it's unlimited for 50 euros, which I think is one of the best subscription ever because you can travel anywhere, you can go around and see everywhere in the summer with 50 euros, at least in this summer. Otherwise, you need to pay something 140 euros. I think if you want to go to several cities, it's really affordable and it's really economic. And yeah, here the other subscription, depending on when you want to travel or how you want to travel, you can buy one of these. Uh, in each chip card, you can only have one subscription. You should pay attention to that. I think I'm not sure about this, but I think you can have more than one OV-chip card. For example, one for your trains, one for buses, but you need to search about it. I'm not sure about that. Well, now this one was for the trains. Now let's talk about the buses. For buses, it depends on your city. For example, for Enschede, you can get your subscription from this website. You can search it even uh, buses subscription in Enschede. Then you can find this website, but it's different in other cities, so you need to pay attention to that. Here, well, you will choose the subscription you want. For example, this one, you will get 40% off for your tickets, and it's 3 euro per month, which is really cheap. Uh, let's talk about off-peak hours because I don't think I said anything about that. About off-peak hours, let me see. Oh, here, it's here. Off-peak hours are before 6:40 in the morning and uh, between 9 to 4 and 6:30 to again in the morning until morning anyway on weekdays and whole weekend and holidays. So I think most of us don't go around after this time, but I mean, I think most of the travels are between in the off-peak hours, but you need to pay attention. At least mine, it is because I mostly go for going around sightseeing and stuff like that. So you need to pay attention to off-peak hours. See if you want to travel in off-peak hours or in the peak hours. Peak hours are a lot more expensive. You need to pay attention. And here you can see this one is for the buses, and you can see everything here. But for example, from the city center of Enschede to Twente University, if you want to go and come back, you need to pay something like 5 euros, and for 3 to 5 euros, depending on which line you get to, which line and which bus uh, you will take to go to the university. But you get a 40% off with this discount. So if for someone who wants to go to the university only with by bus, so I think this one is going to save 40% of your money. Also, there is another type of subscription, which is for students, student travel product, but not all students are eligible for it. Mostly is for EU and some other countries. And here you can check in the 9292.nl, you can check the condition as well. But for eligibility, here you can, uh, I will scroll slowly so you can see the eligibility part. To see whether you're eligible, then you can go and search for it. And usually it's about the nationality, which is the problem. And you need to check the residence permit you have. Mine is, I think it's I instead of I or CI of the type. I think their number 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. You need to pay attention to it, and Yeah, if you have again type of one, residence permit type one, uh, there are also several other things you can do to be eligible. But I mean, if you're from, there are some requirement to be eligible, but I wasn't, so I'm not going to talk about this student product. But the discount is really good here, and I think yeah, that's all. Uh, for trams, I think it's if you buy a subscription for your bus, you can have it for your for the tram as well. But again, you need to search it because in Enschede there isn't any tram, and you need to know that for the buses only, you need to search in the website for your own city. Yeah, I think that's all. See you guys. Bye.